Hello everyone and welcome to a game between Chaemiko versus MichaeL or Lucifer. This game taking place here on Shallow Grave. Over here on the bottom right hand side of the map we have MichaeL spawning as the Red Undead. Meanwhile over here on the top left hand side of the map we have Zizon Human, also known as Chaemiko, over here on the top left hand side of the map. What are we expecting to see in this 1v1 match? I don't know, but I'm hoping it is going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and speed things up until the 2-minute mark to get things underway. For all of you guys who follow Blizzard news, to the surprise of absolutely no one, I've been talking about this for many months. It was suddenly released that Warcraft 3 Reforged was released more prematurely without it being complete, and was basically a management decision as opposed to a gameplay and the game actually being ready. So that was really no surprise to me or to anyone who actually played Warcraft 3 Reforged. The amount of polish simply just wasn't there, and the lack of direction in the design of Warcraft 3 Reforged was perhaps a major problem. I've said it in the past. The World of Warcraft is a great game, but trying to tie Warcraft 3, the real-time strategy lore, over to World of Warcraft lore may have been Warcraft 3's undoing, the Reforged's undoing. Right, when you're concerned about like the architecture of the buildings, leaving behind a tome of agility. If you're concerned about the architecture of the building, saying, you know what, there really shouldn't be these Greek columns in Stormwind, right? And that those are things we need to change. Well, you're really not. You're adding additional, artifacts into the game, but at the same time, it's really not what the real-time strategy or what Warcraft 3 Reforged needed at that point. Um, Trying to fix a lot of, well, needless things also could have been a potential issue, as the Archmage is now wandering around across the center here. All right, we see MichaeL coming across with a very wide army of ghouls, beetles, and skeletal minions now trying to make its way out across the map. Meanwhile, Human is pretty much ignoring all of this and trying to counterattack here, but could be a potential downside as well. Echo, I was going to have a new additional gold mine. That's going to be interesting. Meanwhile, Militia now going to try and fight back here. This is going to be, what is this? There is no arcane tower whatsoever. Chaemiko in a very tough spot here. All of these Militia trying to fight back here. Scroll of Town Portal is going to be able to block MichaeL inside right here. He's going to try. Yes, it is. And there is that body block right there. Instead, MichaeL says two can play at this game. I'm going to go ahead and throw down an Impale and then fight across the inside here. MichaeL is in a bit of trouble. MichaeL does not have a Scroll of Town Portal. He sold it for his potential expansion attempt, and there is a Scroll of Town. But there's another Impale right there. Units are trying to make their way through, and MichaeL able to slip through behind off on the other side. All right, no blocking on the other side right there. I wonder if Chaemiko had thought that he had completely walled in. He did not. And now MichaeL looks like he will be able to set up an expansion with relative ease. Archmage coming in with those fireballs right now, trying to chase after all of these units. And meanwhile, skeletal minions, ghouls all trying to retreat back. Cryptlord, Dust of Appearance, and Ring of Protection +4, not very useful items. Meanwhile, Archmage, Ring of Protection +4, Slippers of Agility, continuing the chase back here, and now going after this rogue wizard in the center. All right, a creep camp actually getting engaged amongst all of these units. This is a little bit of an odd sight right there, as we're looking at a slight engagement once more in the center. All right, Cryptlord going to try and engage here. Are we going to see the death of a Footman? Footman now down to 72 hit points. Units going to try and retreat all the way back, get some extra additional damage onto that Cryptlord. Cryptlord, wow, getting in one more melee attack, but getting denied once there. MichaeL now looking to retreat back. And what is this? A Firelord second. All right, I was not expecting a Firelord. Firelord with Lava Spawn already making its way back out. And this is an interesting counter to the Cryptlord Crypt Lord go wide strategy. There's normally a lot of units out on the battlefield, so there's plenty of targets to try and attack. If your opponent has gone for Crypt Lord, it means that they usually have more melee units and not enough range units to deal with the lava spawn and the splitting. However, the lava spawn not actually even getting into an engage or getting into attacks right now. A lot of attacks now coming back across. This lava spawn is being focused down rather heavily as the Crypt Lord now quickly uses the Cloak of Shadows to try and hide. Lava spawn still continuing the fight once again. Archmage Ghoul is trying to fight back as the militia now coming in from the other side as well. There goes a quick impale. There goes the death of a footman once more as the lava spawns do want to try and split, but splitting is rather difficult. Archmage gets up to level 3, goes for level 2 water elementals here, and the lava spawns are going to start splitting, and this is perhaps going to be causing a bit more problems. Firelord sitting at level 1 could need to use a couple more clarity potions. Graveyard was repaired right there, but is now taking damage once again. A lot of low hit point footmen in the back. We could be looking at a scroll of regeneration. Firelord perhaps waiting for that arcane vault. Clarity potion. No, Ivory Towers. Ivory Towers now being placed down. Scroll of regeneration also being used. No clarity potion at all, as there's a lot of attacks going back across. Lava spawns could try and split once again. That is a lot of damage. Water elementals still down in play, dishing out the damage and fighting back as the scout towers are now on auto repair. All right, trying to repair back here. Footmen. Well, ghouls trying to attack back here. Are we going to see a lot of low hit point ghouls? Yes, we are. They are somehow able to retreat. So many water elementals, but none of them actually finished off any of those units as the Fire Lord now trying to go after the Crypt Lord here. Footmen trying to get in position. Water elementals trying to come back across a crypt, trying to get brought into play as well as we are getting in more more destruction again. All right, more repair coming back across. There goes one Crypt Fiend. Water elementals able to push back that damage, and we could be looking at another heal in just a second. Archmage, yes, using another scroll of regeneration for the Fire Lord and all of these units. Low hit point Crypt Lord does have a ritual dagger. All right, Crypt Lord trying to head back once again. Footman, well, is it going to end up just venturing a bit too far? It looks like that is going to be the case, getting taken out once more. However, Crypt Fiend blocking the Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord trying to retreat back here. Ivory Towers, one already done, being upgraded. A scout tower with arcane tower range is going to cause problems as this Crypt Fiend, well, may not be able to make its way back out. Archmage does have enough for another level 2 water elemental. Fire Lord's now dropping in some additional lava spawns. There is the summons, and here we are. Here is that counter push. Beautiful execution by Chaemiko. However, Archmage now going to be in trouble. Down to 371 hit points. Could easily get taken down. Down to 186, down to 145. No way to stay alive, and it is denied. All right, a denied hero kill right there as the scout towers are going to get taken down. All right, there goes one scout tower, a new guard tower trying to get upgraded as well. More damage getting added in. There goes another ghoul. Footman now with defend as the lava spawn perhaps should be backing up. Firelord sitting at level 1, getting very close to level 2 as the lava spawn trying to retreat back. Looks like it will get taken down by a Crypt Fiend. All right, plenty of damage across the board here. Another ghoul could get taken down. Now level 2 on that Firelord, trying to continue to rack up that damage. Footman with plenty of hit points and defend, trying to take down the crypt before the crypt gets up and operational and produces some more units again. All right, in comes some more acolytes for those repairs. Footman trying to fight back. Crypt Fiend does make its way back out onto the battlefield. 43 supply over 60 as the Arcane Tower now trying to push pressure on to the Crypt Lord. All right, Lava Spawn continuing the fight. It looks as though the Lava Spawn will get taken down. Ghouls are coming back across here. Footman with defend. Archmage comes back across, completely regenerated here, and there goes another Ghoul. Archmage back out here onto the battlefield. Brilliance Aura could be causing more problems as we're looking at another Scout Tower trying to be built, upgrading into an Arcane Tower. All right, I still don't see any heals whatsoever. Firelord units are trying to push their way through. Scroll of Regeneration going to be used once more. Clarity Potion used. Archmage regenerating hit points. Needs to back away. Crypt Fiend going to get a little bit of damage onto that Archmage, prevent some of that healing as the Crypt is been taking a beating but is still somehow alive as we're looking at damage getting added in. All right, Firelord does have that auto attack bonus bit of damage. Clarity Potion on that Firelord, 195. Firelord with a lot of pressure, timing damage there. Are we going to see that Crypt Fiend perhaps get taken down? It does get taken down right there with a slight explosion as a lava spawn now popping into place. All right, skeletal minions getting destroyed here. Lava spawns trying to rack up more and more of that damage. There goes another ghoul. Archmage sitting at level 3, not close enough to level not close to level 4 for level 2 Brilliance Aura, but the Fire Lord could be getting to level 3 for level 2 Lava Spawns here in just a moment. Firelord still trying to dish out damage, but the Firelord's auto attack is actually rather weak, only 23 to 29. And well, you got to remember, MichaeL does have this expansion over here on the top right, giving him additional economy. That's why he's able to train up more units, but there is just so many guard towers all across here as we're looking at some damage getting added in once again. MichaeL trying to retreat back with all of these Crypt Fiends. Will he be able to do exactly that? He will, but then this, well, Crypt could end up getting taken down. Footman trying to fight back here. Firelord still seeing that level 2 Archmage. Seeing that level 3, level 2 Water Elementals could be dropped in here once again. Another Clarity Potion picked up by the Archmage as it is a retrain to Blizzard. All right, was not expecting to retrain the Blizzard right there, and that damage is adding up slowly but surely. Archmage taking quite a bit of damage again as the Crypt could end up getting taken down. Archmage trying to retreat back, low on hit points and on mana, wants to give Brilliance Aura, however, to that Fire Lord as we are looking at more damage coming back on through. All right, repairs could be underway. There we are. Blizzard straight up onto the Spirit Towers, and this is going to be 20 damage per wave. A lot of a lot of repairs underway by these acolytes. They need to repair constantly as that damage is just adding up slowly but surely. Archmage down to 138 mana. Clarity Potion has come to an end. A Blizzard still raining down. More repairs across all of these buildings as the Crypt finally gets taken down. No more production building inside the main base here as we are teching the tier 2 here. We are still teching the tier 2. Is MichaeL going to be able to hold this off? Perhaps trying to get that second hero as the Blizzard is still raining down to try and stop these Spirit Towers and this Nerubian Tower. Archmage still sitting at level 3. Firelord still sitting at level 2. Footmen need to finish off some of these Cryptfiends. MichaeL looks like he could perhaps hold this off if he just holds steady and stays the course, as the Archmage doesn't have enough mana to let it rain a Blizzard for days. Footman continuing to fight back here. Firelord sitting at level 2. Looking to hold off. Are we going to see another lava spawn? Yes, we are. And the Crypt Fiends could try and go after that unit pretty quickly as that Crypt Fiend trying to retreat back as well. All right, there goes that low hit point lava spawn. Crypt Fiends desperately trying to chase after that there as we're looking at some damage getting added in. Firelord still sitting at 2 here. Archmage now low on mana, continuing this battle. Cryptlord sitting at level 4. Archmage going to buy another Clarity Potion, perhaps another Scroll of Regeneration, and we'll try to get all of these units back. There's a Scroll of Regeneration as the Cryptlord makes its way over. All of those footmen are going to be retreating back as Chaemiko is doing a great job just trying to maximize all of the hit points on these units. More Blizzard raining down, hitting all of these buildings again, but not hitting the Acolytes, as the Acolytes are just able to continue to offer up more and more repairs. We are almost at full saturation on both gold mines. Meanwhile, Archmage is still sitting at 3 as the Firelord is just shy of now level 3 here, as the Death Knight could end up getting taken down. The Ultra of Darkness could end up getting taken down. No Death Knight. That would have been a massive, massive change. Impale missing the Archmage as the Cryptlord stays at level 4. Plenty of gold just being spent on items here. That Arcane Vault, that outpost, able to constantly replenish that Archmage and be able to just offer up more and more Blizzard here. Necropolis down to 572 hit points, more damage still added on. Acolyte could get taken down. No, Acolyte not taken down. Blight regeneration for the win, as those Acolytes able to constantly heal up again and again. All right, more beetles popping up. Firelord feels like it's been staying at level 2 for so long, trying to finish off some of these units. Archmage still putting in plenty of pressure. MichaeL's trying to make his way back. Ultra of Darkness, Death Knight now getting trained up off on the north side, and now with that sudden burst heal of 200 hit points, that may become too much. Death Knight now out here onto the battlefield, burrow on those Crypt Fiends as the Footman trying to retreat back here. Firelord now trying to retreat back. There is plenty of arcane towers here, and while the Death Knight is going to be losing a lot of mana very quickly, down to 52 mana after what seemed like only one Death Quell. Triple arcane towers feeding back so much of that mana there. Meanwhile, Archmage looking to take things down here again. Archmage still has plenty of mana, still raining down with that Blizzard, trying to take down some of these buildings, but could also really rack up that damage against the Acolytes if he just closed in a bit more. All right, forcing a position here. Footman trying to dive on in. This necropolis could end up getting taken down. And still, I think Chaemiko, if he could just get these acolytes, get that little bit of extra damage. There you are, getting onto that little bit of extra damage. Necropolis finally taken out, and now these 3 spirit towers are going to be in a much, much worse situation. All right, Archmage. Well, a little bit of cold tower damage. Arcane. Well, are we going to be looking at Clarity Potion? We are. Potion of Mana. Firelord still has plenty of mana here. Archmage trying to get in position. Once more, Footman trying to lead in the charge. Death Knight in the back. No Obsidian statues. Massive repairs underway across all of these towers as the Archmage, well, just tries to come across here. Footman with the Fen, perhaps going to go after all of these units, but no Spellbreaker, so no easy lines for any Blizzard. Trying to Blizzard right here and try to get damage there. Impale across multiple units, missing the Archmage, though, as all of those Footmen were lined up and got, well, pushed up in the air temporarily. Crypt Fiends continuing to fight once more. Archmage going to perhaps try and turn back around. Arcane Tower feeding back some more damage as these Spirit Towers and Nerubian Towers have still been the main deterrent, unable to be stopped. All right, Acolyte now trying to make its way back off to the north. 1 Beetle making sure that no expansion is underway. We are upgrading to a castle here. So we perhaps could be going for a 3rd hero. Meanwhile, all of these Footmen are trying to retreat back. 17 minutes into this game, still no clear-cut winner as we're looking at the damage getting added up onto these Spirit Towers. A quick Impale death of an Archmage could be the end of the game here, as the economic advantage of MichaeL could perhaps be far too much. All right, could be going into engagement. The Archmage taking a lot more damage than I would have expected or thought. Does have a Potion of Healing down to 127 hit points, down to 119. Has to be careful. Potion of Healing used right there and continuing to now make their way through. All right, there is more repairs underway. There goes a Blizzard. However, Archmage, Death Knight, Archmage could be in trouble, down to 35, 24, 14 hit points. And it looks like MichaeL is going to take the game. Chaemiko throwing in the towel right there after the Archmage falls. The Blizzard just trying to constantly push, but the range on those Crypt Fiends enough to peck away and chip away some damage onto that Archmage. Eventually, with that Nerubian Tower, that cold tower, slowing him down enough to prevent any retreat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.